last hearing, there are two PDLs. Siguro na monitor mo rin. Yung dalawang PDL from Davao Penal Colony, which they admittedly, they were involved in the killing or eliminating the 3 Chinese nationals. And when in fact, the name of Colonel Leonardo Garma, former Light Colonel Garma, and Bureau Corps Chief Padilla and Narsoles was mentioned. No? And of course, Jail Guard Officer Foro was also mentioned. Now, that was, I think, that was the first elimination incident inside a jail facility that happens in the country. Now, they mentioned about 32 list of names that was shown to them by Narceso, but of course, sinabi pa sa kanila na only 3, no? Yung 3 lang po dito sa Davao Penal Colony, and may mga theories. And I will not force you to answer this. Ikaw ba naniniwala?
To interpolate is Congressman Paduano. You're
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is not a manifestation but rather an interpolation. Pabilisan lang po, kasi you mentioned about Bacolod City, you mentioned about Lilo, Negros Oriental. But before I go to that topic, kasi it was asked by Congresswoman Nograles and some of the members of this committee with regards to bagmen, pera-pera. Okay? Now, ang tanong po, saan po nanggagaling yung pera? Sino nagbibigay ng pera?
Sa amin,
sa police, from the police.
Sa akin naman, Your Honor, yung mga LGU, sinabi ko nga na LGU ang nagbigay ng
So, kailanman hindi ka nakatanggap ng pera galing sa police with that reward?
For reward, Your Honor, came from the police. Hindi ako nakatanggap.
Sigurado ka?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you know, because the name Colonel Leonardo and Light Colonel retired Garma was mentioned in the previous hearing by one of the PDL witness. Do you know personally Lieutenant Colonel Garma and retired Colonel Leonardo?
Si Sir Leonardo, sir, hindi ko alam. Pero si Ma'am Garma, nakilala ko kasi naging chief o police yan ng Cebu City, Your Honors.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I think some of the resource persons that we have invited are sitting at the back. So, can we ask them to sit in front, Mr. Chairman, so that we can prepare for the next witness, and maybe some question will be raised from this representation sa kay Colonel Espinido po.
Congressman Paduano, may I know who among our resource
Colonel
persons?
Leonardo, because I mentioned him.
Colonel Leonardo, are you present? Can you please...
Lieutenant Colonel Garma.
Colonel Garma, are you present?
Wala. Yung Narsoles.
Colonel Leonardo, can you occupy the seat beside the lawyer of Colonel Espinido? Colonel Garma, is she present? Rohina. Rohina Garma, she's not present. Superintendent Padilla, are you present? Can you please occupy the seat beside Colonel Leonardo? Who else? Congressman Paduano?
Mr. Chairman, as of now, sila lang po muna. Unless otherwise, name will crop up, then we will ask the invited guest or resource person to be seated in the front, Mr. Chairman. Now, can I proceed, Mr. Chairman?
Please proceed.
To Colonel Espinido through the Chairman. So you never have any interaction or meetings with Colonel Leonardo?
Hindi ko, sir, na. Ngayon ko pa na para nakikita si sir.
You just met Colonel Leonardo?
Ngayon lang siguro, sir.
Okay. Yung unfortunately, Mr. Chairman, si Light Colonel Rowena Garma, retired, is not present, no? But, Mr. Chairman, before I forgot, I move that we issue a show cause order for retired Light Colonel, former PCSO GM, Rowena Garma, Mr. Chairman. So move.
there is a motion to issue a show cause order for Lieutenant Colonel Garma, Rohina Garma, duly seconded. In hearing no objection, the motion is carried.
Anyway, Colonel Espinido, I will not ask you anymore about retired Colonel Garma because she's not present in this hearing. Mas maganda po nandito siya, di ba? Para at least masagot niya yung mga katanungan ko sa iyo. Okay? So, maybe in the next hearing. Now, let me proceed with
Can we take the oath of, Mr. Chairman, first the Napolcom Commissioner Leopoldo, Adibelto Leopoldo, and
Comsec,
Superintendent Padilla, please.
please administer the oath of our resource persons.
Please stand and raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth in this congressional inquiry? So help you God. Thank you.
Please proceed, Congressman Paduano.
Thank you, Chairman. Again, for Colonel Expedito to the Chair. Colonel, you mentioned about Mayor Navarro. Is Mayor Navarro still the mayor of... Is she alive? Is still the mayor? Is it... You don't know,
Hindi na, Your Honor, hindi na siya mayor ngayon.
But he's still... Where?
Mayor Navarro.
Because...
He died, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, namatay daw, sabi ni Attorney Fernandez. Namatay na ngayon, oh.
Mr. Chairman, just for confirmation, may we ask the COMSEC to secure a death certificate for Mayor Navarro? Because the statement coming from Colonel Espinido implicating and quoting Mayor Navarro, Senator Bongo, in your statement kanina, di ba? Hindi ka kasi, wala kang direct knowledge doon, di ba?
Yes,
It's Mayor
Your Honor,
Navarro
Mr.
that told you na quoting Senator Bongo. Tama
Yes, Your
po?
Honor, Mr.
So,
Chair.
Mr. Chairman, I move that the COMSEC be directed to secure a death certificate just to confirm that indeed Mayor Navarro is already dead. So, move, Mr. Chairman.
There is a motion to direct the COMSEC to secure a death certificate of Mayor Navarro. Duly seconded, hearing no objection, the motion is carried.
Chairman, can I proceed? Now, Colonel Espinido, you were assigned when you were assigned in Bacolod City, just for a few months, no?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, you were assigned in Bacolod City. That was the time when then Colonel Ebreu was relieved.
Yes.
Okay.
Your
Now, okay. Bago ako pumunta doon, because that was a very special assignment for you as just a late colonel the time. Because alam po natin, the lowest rank that should be assigned in Bacolod City that time, because that is a highly urbanized city, is full colonel. Tama?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, who assigned you? Kasi usually, ang mag-assign lang for a city director is the regional office. Tama? So, assigned yun in Bacolod City that time?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair. Ang nag-assign sa akin si President, narinig man natin sa pronouncement niya na i-assign ako sa Bacolod. But properly, documentation came from regional Chief PNP kay
Chief PNP because of the Section 36, yung reassignment and the assignment.
Yes.
Tama?
Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor, Mr. Chair.
So, of course, it's the President that announced that Espinido will be assigned, blah, 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 in Bacolod City. But of course, properly executed on Senator Bato by executing Section 26, tama?
Yes.
Okay, now, before going to Bacolod, you pass by Iloilo.
Yes, Your
Oh.
Mr. Chair.
Anyway, ito yung nangyari doon sa Iloilo, Colonel Espinido. Nagka-problema doon yung family ni Mayor Mabilog, especially the wife. Because on the day that you were assigned there, kaagad-agad the following day, lumipad papuntang Japan yung asawa ni Mabilog. Because Mabilog the time was in Japan because of an official engagement. No? So, nag-travel doon. Alam mo bakit? He traveled to Japan and then never go back in the country. Dumiretso sa Canada because they are afraid of you. Because a lot of rumors and statements from Grapevine that your assignment in Iloilo City is to eliminate drug syndicate, and that includes the name of Mayor Mabilog. Now, question, what is really your assignment during the time? Why you pass by Iloilo? Because your assignment at the time is in Bacolod City.
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, naggawa ako ng investigation sa Iloilo, and really I found out na hindi from Iloilo yung source ng drugs, from Bacolod. Kaya pagkatapos sa Iloilo, pinapapunta na ako ng Bacolod, Your Honor,
Oh,
Mr. Chair.
but your assignment is in Bacolod City, not in Iloilo. Who gives you the authority to investigate in Iloilo and going to your assignment which is Bacolod City?
The regional director, Your Honors.
Regional Director of Region 6.
Region 6,
And who
Your
is that Regional Director that time?
In the person of Brigadier General Rene Pamuspusan, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
So, si General Pamuspusan that time.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, from Iloilo, you stayed in Iloilo for how many days?
2 months, Your Honor, if I'm not forgotten, 2 months.
What is your official assignment in Iloilo for staying for 2 months? Because your order is for Bacolod City to be the OIC.
Assignment, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, I have no document that designated me as to assign, but only the verbal instruction na job. Imbestigahan mo dito, job.
So that is only a verbal instruction? Is it usual to the PNP to give verbal instructions without any document?
Then, Your Honor, but as a junior officer, it will comply. Ganun lang talaga.
Follow the chain of command?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Sige, anyway. Mr. Chairman, kaya binanggit ko yon because that statement of Colonel Espirido only confirmed that indeed he was in Iloilo, at saka sinabi ko rin na dahil kaya nandun siya is to investigate, but it frightens and threatens the life of the former Mayor Mabilog. That's why ako, Mr. Chairman, in open and public statement, that was a statement coming from the former President, nung he berated then Mayor Jed Mabilog. That's why if we can do something about it, we can better invite Mayor Mabilog if all the legal procedures will be followed, Mr. Chairman, from this committee, Mr. Chairman. Kasi mahalaga yung presence din ni Mayor Mabilog just to confirm na indeed pagdating niya, kaya hindi na siya bumalik. No? At the same time, yung statement ni former President Duterte, di ba? Kino-confirm niya yan, di ba? In public.
Yes.
Sinabi niya
Yes,
yan, yung kay Mabilog, di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Tama, okay. Now, let's go to Bacolod City. So, you were assigned because of Section 26. Now, during the time, you mentioned kanina about a certain elected public official that was delisted through yung PRD list. PRD list. Okay. Kasi, with due respect to Colonel Espinido, he cannot really determine whether the PRD list and the PDL list is just the same. Because I talk also to the media, it's so different. And until now, the PRD list still exists, and the PDL list still exists. And they cannot validate the PRD list because of question of legal procedures that should be followed. Anyway, I just want to make it on record, Mr. Chairman, that Colonel Espinido is not in sorry po, you are not in a position to conclude that the PRD list and the PDL list is one and the same. Okay. Now, you mentioned about a councilor or an elected official that was in the list. Is it Councilor Kanotan? Kasi you mentioned about the resort and everything. Because Kanotan, former Councilor Kanotan, was the owner of Camp West 1, Highland Resort, in Bacolod City. You confirm?
You mentioned that, Your Honor, Mr. Chair. Yun ang sinabi ko.
Okay. So, but before you assign in Bacolod City, this is a parochial, Chairman, no? I hope maintindihan ng mga members dito. This is a parochial, but ito po kasi, it only shows that this is the policy of the President. Because, Kanotan, do you confirm that he was ambushed, but fortunately, he survived?
Hindi ko narinig yun, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, na naambos.
Or not, why Colonel Ebrio was, in your own knowledge, why Colonel Ebrio, the then Chief of Police, was was relieved and replaced by you? Though light colonel lang yung rank mo.
Actually, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, na-assign ako doon as Deputy City Director for Operation lang.
Who is the chief of police that time?
Si Vinyas, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, si Colonel Vinyas.
Colonel Binyas?
Yes.
Yung Binyas na, who is now,
Attorney.
saan siya na kayo na-assign?
Hindi ko ngayon siya alam, Your Honor. Basta abogado yun siya na Colonel, na siya ang City Director ng Bacolod.
Anyway, okay. Now, ganito po, Colonel Espinido, you were assigned Bacolod City and you recommend the delisting of the name of Kanutan because sabi mo nga kanina, that is all political motivated.
Yes, Your Honor.
Tama?
Yes,
Ikaw
Your
ang
Honor.
nag-recommend.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Now, sinong kinausap mo for the name of former Councilor Kanutan to be delisted?
May mga operatives ako sa I'm not only Deputy City Director for Operation, Your Honor, in Bacolod. At the same time, head ng City Anti-Narcotics Unit ng Bacolod. So
Ikaw?
yung mga yes, Your Honor. So yung mga operatives ko ang nag-recommend na, sir, sinali lang ito ganun. So gawa ng result binigay sinabi ko kay President.
So that is documented.
For the time, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, hindi documented yun kasi usap-usap lang kami ni Presidente.
Anyway, ganon yun, Mr. Chairman. I just want to establish na yung PRRD list, ganon lang kabilis. Maybe we have to check because PDEA, we have to check it. DLG, we have to check it because ganon lang kabilis na pwedeng tanggalin without proper documentation. Di ba? While ordinary people allegedly involved in drugs, napakahirap po ng process nun.
Yes.
From the barangay to the city or municipality, province, region, and go to the national. Napakabilis po yung delisting na ginawa kay Mr. Ka. I am not saying that I am against that delisting for Kanutan. What I'm saying is the process how he was delisted, ganun lang kabilis. And I do believe na yung mga PRRD list is also a problem. If that is that fast, that Kanutan was delisted, magdududa na po tayo na yung paglalagay doon sa PRRD list, medyo napakabilis din. Tama?
I am with you, Mr. Chair.
So you agree with me?
Yes.
Okay. Now, from Bacolod City, bakit ka nirelieve doon tapos Negros Oriental na naman yung mission mo?
Bacolod City, Your Honor, na kuha natin yung mga elected officials and there is one involved nga ng PDEA, member ng PDEA. Going to ang investigation kasi, Your Honor, pag makuha mo yung mga poser, sila na magsabi kung saan galing yung source ng drugs. So, kung susundan mo yun palagi, going to drug lord na talaga yun. So, marami ang paraan na para makuha natin yung drug lord. Kung mamatay yung mga user poser, wala ka nang makapagsabi yung statement mo na madirekta mo sa drug lord kasi sila ang magsasabi. Going na nandoon na nahuli natin na ang poser palagi from Negros Oriental dalhin sa Bacolod, yun na ang...
Okay. But is that an official again? Or an order coming from General Bato na yung pagpasok mo doon sa Negros Oriental?
Yung investigation Your Honor na result, sa akin na yun talaga na ako na nagsabi na yung drugs.
Hindi, kaya nga ang tinatanong kita, is that an official function of yours?
Yes,
During the
sir.
time that you are the deputy for operation?
Yes, Your Honor. As also a chief of anti-narcotics drugs in city.
Pero pumasok ka na sa Negros Oriental.
Dito lang ako banda, Your Honor, sa Bacolod lang talaga. Pero ang information revealed that came from...
So you never went to Negros Oriental?
None yet.
Okay, ganito lang po. Balikan ko lang po yung nangyari kay Kanutan. Fortunately, nabuhay. Okay, but you said you're not familiar with that.
Yes, sir.
But eto lang eto theory, no? Kaya kayo na-sign doon because during in one occasion in Bacolod City, right after Kanutan was ambushed, fortunately, he survived. Because he is the council of Bacolod City, then Colonel Ebrio sent PNP personnel to secure at Riverside Hospital. Kasi elected public official siya eh. Doon nagalit po si Presidente at saka si Senator Bato. Bakit daw binigyan ng security ang isang nasa drug list. HPT pa. High value target pa. And later on, sabi mo nga, through your recommendation, without proper documentation, dinilist.
Yes.
Now, alam mo ba yun, na Colonel Eberio during that activity, you were not assigned yet in that in Bacolod City. Pero alam mo ba yun, na his name was mentioned by the President, pinagalitan, di nga alam siguro ng Presidente, nandun sa loob ng El Fisher Hotel.
Yes, sir.
Because of that, alam mo yun?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so you confirm. Okay, now, Mr. Chairman, with that, since it is not only me that is interested, or maybe the whole committee is interested to the presence of former Chief of Police of Bacolod City, Colonel Ebrio. Now, I think he's now a one-star general or two-star. I do not know. I never seen him or communicated with him after that incident when he was relieved. Mr. Chairman, I move that we will invite to shed light and to testify in this investigation, former Colonel Ebrio, in the next hearing, Mr. Chairman, to shed light with regards to the relief order that was given to him during that incident in Bacolod City. Because, Mr. Chairman, just to add, because Colonel Espinido confirmed to me na narinig niya through the grapevine na kaya ni-relieve si Colonel Ebrio because nagalit si Senator Bato, now Senator Bato, and President Duterte kay Ebrio because of giving protection to a security escort to the former Councilor Canotan, Mr. Chairman. So move, Mr. Chairman.
There is a motion, as stated, duly seconded. Hearing no objection, the motion is carried. Comsec, please take note of the motion of Congressman Paduano.
Mr. Chairman, last na lang po, Mr. Chairman. This can be
Please
answered.
make it short.
Yeah,
Last
yeah.
na lang.
Ito na lang po, Colonel Ebrio. Whether you will answer this, alam ko sensitive to eh. Whether you will answer this or not. In the last hearing, there are two PDLs. Siguro na monitor mo rin. Yung dalawang PDL from Davao Penal Colony, which admittedly, they were involved in the killing or eliminating the 3 Chinese nationals. And well, in fact, the name of Colonel Leonardo Garma, former Light Colonel Garma, and Bureau Corps Chief Padilla and Narsoles was mentioned, no? And of course, Jail Guard Officer Foro was also mentioned. Now, that was, I think, that was the first elimination incident inside a jail facility that happens in the country. Now, they mentioned about 32 list of names that was shown to them by Narciso, but of course, sinabi pa sa kanila na only 3, no? Yung 3 lang po dito sa Davao Penal Colony, and may mga theories. And I will not force you to answer this. Ikaw ba naniniwala sa dalawang theory? Kaya pinagpapatay yung mga Chinese national, no? And that started in Davao. That was August. Davao Penal Colony. But in fact, Duterte only assumed power that time, on July. Then, August, yun na pong nangyari. That was the first incident in the country involving allegedly drug lords, Chinese drug lords. Now, question, do you believe that there are 2 theories with that? One is to eliminate those Chinese nationals because they are part to be covered by this drug war. Kasi yung iba doon, alam kung sino-sinong protector at mga tao sa likod nila. And second theory is to eliminate those drug lords because they are part of quote-unquote kompetensya.
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, dalawa yun ang masagot ko. Ang Presidente, kung gusto na or makarinig na may nangyari, simple sa kanya, masayahan kasi wala nang problema sa drugs. But the other side, Your Honor, sa mga uniform personnel, na gusto patayin para hindi sila ma-involve, hindi sila masali kasi number 1, they are protecting them at saka kompetensya. Pero sa insakto, sa tama, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, hindi yung patayin para sila ang magpagsabi kung sino ang protector nila para matapos na ang drugs. Yun ang ginawa ko, sana yun ang ginawa ko na nagtrabaho sa Albuera na makuha natin para makapagsalita. And it works, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, na si Mayor Espinosa nagsasabi lahat ng sino ang protector nila.
No, but I'm saying, we are talking about is the Chinese nationals. Diba? Kasi iba yun eh. Kasi international drug traffickers yung mga yun eh. Well, in fact, some of them are chemists dito sa bansa. The first three was a chemist, based on my information. So, anyway, I will not belabor on that, Mr. Chairman. Maybe in this executive session, pwede natin palaliman. But as of now, Mr. Chairman, I will end my interpellation to Colonel Espinido. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Congressman Paduano.